All right, everybody, Michael Bacher here. Welcome back to One on Duty Gaming. We're going to check out Death or Treat on PS5. Compliments of a review code provided by the developer. We'll head back into Hub World in a few seconds. We're a little bit into this game. We're about an hour or so in, and we're going to head back into the first level here. Now, this game, we play a ghost called Scary, who owns a ghost mart, and we have to fight the evil conglomerate of Faceboo, led by the evil Fackerberg, so you can see where this is going. There's also going to be DarkChat, RipTok, and Deviltube off of all the prominent social media channels from taking jobs away from the people that live in our town. You have to earn upgrades as you go and rebuild things in the town. It is a roguelike game, meaning as you progress, you die. You have to start all over unless you have earned enough upgrades to unlock a portal to one of the future towns. Otherwise, that's it. So we'll check it out here. Here, you can see they got these enemies. You can run through them back and forth. So they hit you. You can up hit, double jump, dash, and while you're in the air, you hit Y and you down. The L1 button is actually the interact button on here. The only way to heal is if you kill these enemies. And what I mean, you can run past them, you can hit, dash through, walk past them. These are big guys. Just take your time, hit through, couple shots, they go down. You do have a special ability, which is the green bar at the top, which is can only use once it's fully charged. That charges as you take out enemies. And the pink bar is your health, which there's no way to refill other than take out enemies in this game. The one thing I don't like, though, is you can't see how it refills. Jump around, you want to check it out here because these things are candies, which you can see have 1,132. And of course, Halloween, you need as many candies as you can, along with other items. Like that was a pumpkin seed that you use to upgrade. Now, the one thing I don't like about here is the level design. Because being a roguelite, as I said, if you die, you have to start back and from the beginning, or a certain world if you have enough upgrades. But the only way to get to upgrades you need to unlock level 2, or the portal to go right there, is to actually be in level 2. Which means you have to beat level 1 first and the boss without dying, get to level 2 and get enough upgrades without dying in order to unlock the portal for World 2 and go all the way forward. And here is my special ability here. Take this first. See this guy wipes him right out. Now, the only downfall about this is it actually, the game design actually forces you to die in order to progress because you can only hold a certain amount of upgrades. At the beginning of the game, you can hold 5 upgrades. You can buy more slots to upgrade more, but in order to do that, you need more items. And the first item, of course, only needs items from the first level. Second item needs levels from the second level, and then as you go, you need items from all combinations of levels combined. Now, the only downfall is you need to do this and get enough without dying. Otherwise, you're going to have to start all over, and it's a hopeless endeavor. So it's the game design that forces you to die in order to progress, rather than rewarding you for good behavior. Now, there is no navigation in this game. You just kind of got to go through where it takes you. It's not hard to find, but like here, these things, I'm just going to blow right past them. There's no need for me to go and then find here. After you get to a certain, like 4 or 5 levels, there's no way to tell. You get to a part where we're grinding things. Sharpen your blade to inflict more damage to your enemy. I'll do that. You get to a store, you get one of these things. These things break, but they don't do anything for your health, for your special ability. Now, that part right there with the grinding stone, you might not get. I've played through this level several times, and that's the first time I saw that. I want to jump over these. Spikes, see, you didn't see again until you fall. You can, using the D-pad, adjust the camera to see a little bit farther ahead, but it takes away from the design, being able to be attacked from off screen like this, I didn't really like. So, another thing, if you notice, the art design in this game is really good. I like the art, the setup, it's nice. But here, like, this looks like it's blocking your way, this pumpkin, but you can run right through. This you can run. Certain things you can run right through, and certain things you can't. Like here, it looks like it's the same thing, but now I'm running behind it. And there's no differentiation between the foreground and the background. So here it looks like I might be able to jump on this, but no, I just fall right through it. Other things it looks like I can't jump on, but I end up landing it. And it's odd considering we play literally as a ghost, and we can't go through certain things and certain things we can, when the enemies can. Here, it looks like you're blocked, you can jump on these, you can't. So there's a lot of weird design choices that are intentional, and that's the thing. It's intentionally makes you play where you're gonna have to die. Alright, so now you figure out that you gotta go here. But see, here I could land on it, but I can't jump through it. I know this is at the end because you see this little entrance with the little green guy going through there. There is only one way in each one. It doesn't matter whether it's up, straight, or down. It doesn't matter where you go. After a certain amount, it takes you to the boss level. And there will be a store out there that you can get a couple of codes that will see when you get this. And again, with the navigation, it's hard to tell where I'm going here. Camera angle is hard. And you kind of gotta just, finick with it because you don't really know where to go. Like, why can I jump through that part of the branch, but not this part of the branch? I have to jump around it. It doesn't really make sense, and it makes the game navigation a real pain in the ass, to be honest. Alright, now here's the store. Right after this, we'll see is the boss level. These are random items. And so we'll take this. I have 1,751 candies. Each one of these takes 20, so it's not a lot. Alright, that gives me my max health up. That's another one. Now, these could be bad, and you kind of got to just take the chance. I've encountered one bad out of pretty much every 10. So who knows? It's all randomly generated here. And this one is... so everything was benefit to me. So you don't have to buy them. You can have a choice of one or two of these. It's a ghost bat that fights with me, or a happy pumpkin and receive an extra life. I'll use the happy pumpkin and get my extra life, so if I die, I don't have to start back over again. And here you have to hit this, hit green. If it changes red, that's not the right one. If it stays green, that's the right one. You have to get them in the right order. After you get all three in the right order, he gets knocked down here. And after a certain amount of damage, he automatically goes back up. Hit these guys, they die right away. These things pop up, but you want to not get hit by these things. He got knocked out here. So he's done. I was able to beat him. Luckily, I didn't need my extra life. You do get a bunch of items here, as it said. You just jump right in here, and you're done. Now, this guy pops up, Mr. Jobs, and he's the one that gives you an option. Now I'm in RipTok. I'm all the way automatically in the second level. I can't go back. You got the dog here. It's nice. He gives you some things. Here's the guy, Mr. Jobs. As you can tell, the dialogue is really small here. It's really hard to tell. You want to continue your quest, which he'll automatically give you a spot to keep your ingredients. Or I can come back to Hallowtown now, and he'll give me more candies. So now you have a choice. Because if I go back, I don't have enough upgrades to unlock the second town. And I can't continue forward. So if I die, I'll have to start over on the game. And if I continue, I won't have enough spots to bring back all my items because I'll have more than the spots available. And I'll have to start back anyway. So I'm going to go back and see if I could unlock my spot now, and I'll get more candies and use that. So now I have 5 spots, and I have 6 different items. So I'll keep everything except that fireproof glass. I have no more. I'm done here. Now we come back, we could talk to him in this town. See if we're gonna unlock now, see if we can. Now I have enough there, nothing's red. So what I'll do is I'll buy that. The next one now you see I can't because I don't have enough. I need 6,000 candies and all these other items. But like that plasma, I got by beating the first ghost, which means I'll have to do that again in order to have enough to unlock this. And then go into the second world again. And hopefully I have enough candies and keep bringing everything back. So you're constantly forcing yourself to die because you can't go forward. Like here in the town. Now, look, this is an example of what I want to tell you about the level design. See how I can run right through here? I need to get up top. But I can't jump unless I come over here. And here's, talk to this guy, he's a forge. He won't be there unless you unlock him at the beginning of the game. Now I have the first 4 weapons unlocked. Anything you can buy is automatically highlighted. If not, it's dimmed. Now you start off with this broomstick at 0.6. I'm using Ghostly Fury 1. So I'm doing double the amount of damage I need. You can go all the way down to the most one is 2.5 here. So it's over 4 times 4.25% damage. Or 4.25 times the damage you are doing at the beginning. But see, you need all these items, and some of these items are located in the last world. And in order to be able to bring all these items back, you need to unlock upgrades. And in order to unlock upgrades, you have to die and keep bringing items back to unlock more slots. So it's an interesting design setup, but it seems like the excitedness and the overzealousness of this design was outshined by its poor execution here. Now we're going to go here. You jump across. You can unlock your skills here. So that special skill I had with the where I come through, transform into a big ghost, I could unlock here where I last for 1 second longer, or it does more damage. You also can have a boomerang, which it goes faster and it's less time to charge, and it has more boomerangs to your attack. The ghost explosion, it shoots out more ghosts to attack more enemies, and each ghost does more damage. You can pick which one. So now this is what I mean, as you can see, with bringing stuff back. Just for the first upgrade, I'm using the jump scare. So do I waste my upgrades on this or this? Or do I even bother to do this and just try to get as much upgrade slots as I can before upgrading the skills? Because if I die, it doesn't matter. I'm going to have to go back through. You also have here the detox bucks, Marley, which you can help either get extra health, which I have 1 of each, and regeneration. Yeah, I don't even have enough to do that because I bought the slot. So now I have 6 slots. And what I was telling you about here, you talk to this guy to start the level. Pick your weapon. I'll pick my jump scare again. Now from here, I go right into the levels, or you go back left and you could look, see, unlock Faceboo, Deviltube, or RipTok. Now, RipTok is that second world I was in right after I beat the boss. But I still don't have enough to beat him. That plasma, you need 2 of, and the brain, you need 2 of, which you get all these items by beating the boss. So you can't unlock the portal to the first world, to the second world, unless you beat the first world twice, meaning you have to die and go back through it. And then the same thing for the third, and the same thing for the fourth. So it's a real pain in the ass to set up. But the interesting part is the actual combat is fun. And the visuals are fun. But the way it's set up, I just don't like. So let me know what you think here. We're going to have this up on our YouTube channel as well as our social media. And check out our review of this game overall, giving it a 6 out of 10 over on App Trigger, with a bunch of new screenshots as well here if you're looking to get more. Either way, stay tuned. Follow us on Twitch as well. Same thing, One on Duty Gaming. Hopefully you like this game. Check it out. It is available on PS5, Xbox One, and PC, with Switch and PS4 and Xbox One coming later. Stay tuned.